Hi everybody, Ahmad Sadiq of Land Trust Title of Central Florida. Let's talk title. Today, I wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about a situation that we've seen, unfortunately, all too often. We've had scenarios where we're sitting at a closing table and we're signing the sellers on the day of closing. And while we're sitting there and the sellers are signing, the listing agent is getting a call from the buyer's agent, and the buyer's agent's telling them, hey, looks like your sellers took the fridge that they promised that they would leave, or the curtain rods or the curtains, and all these items that are built into the contract generally and are going to convey with the property. And as a result of that, the buyer can say, and has said in many instances, that they don't really want to purchase the property because they're not purchasing the same property that was advertised to them. They're not purchasing the same property that they saw at the initial inspection, and they're also not purchasing the property that they saw in the walkthrough. So you want to have a very clear and complete conversation with your sellers to let them know that they need to take an inventory before the contract is executed of items that they want to keep. And in the as-is contract or the FAR contract, you want to make sure that any items that the seller wants to keep are specifically excluded, and then that exclusion carries over not only onto the contract but also onto the bill of sale, which you have to communicate that specifically with the title company so that all parties are aware that the seller intends to keep that fridge or keep those curtain rods or those other items that should otherwise stay and convey with the property. So we don't want to deal with any unnecessary delays in a transaction because the seller wasn't aware that they'd have to keep certain items in the property, and the buyer is upset at the time of the walkthrough because they're expecting those items to convey along with the property. So have a clear conversation with your sellers, let them know what the expectations are. If you guys need any help, please talk to the title company as well and communicate with them. Thank you again for your time today. Hope to see you next time.